La la la. La la la. And hello, my love muffins and enchiladas beneath Navidad. I hope I said that right, but Merry Christmas, and if you from the hood, Merry Christmas. My loves, I hope in this moment, whenever you are seeing this video, even if you're not watching it on Christmas, I am recording it on Christmas. I hope that you are having a phenomenal time. I hope that your heart is filled with so much gratitude, so much appreciation for your life and where your life is going, no matter where you are or what you are looking at, okay? So, my love muffins, I want to take the time to thank all of the beautiful souls who have reached out to me and wished me Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. You sent me something for Christmas to my pillbox and also for my birthday. All of my beautiful muffins that have been buying me things off of my Amazon wish list for guided intuition. I am almost done with the calls. I have 5 calls left. So if you have not heard from me, just know that you are in the midst of those 5. It's just crazy. And every beautiful soul that I have talked with, you guys are just so freaking sweet. I love you so much. And I am so honored to be on your journey. Like, I haven't came into a weird person yet. And I don't know why I expected that, because like everything is a reflection of you. But anyways, so if you have not got a call from me and you have sent your number, just know from the Amazon wish list, just know that I am getting to you. I have 5 more left, guys, and I don't want to rush it, so yeah. I'm just taking my time, enjoying all of my love muffins energy, okay? So this is what I want to talk about before I actually get into this important message, okay? We know that we have, I believe, I'm recognizing it as an eclipse, okay? And I'm going to talk about that energy, especially where we're shifting into Capricorn. I want to talk about that. But before we get there, guys, I really want to talk to every beautiful soul that is watching this video throughout this year, okay? All of you guys that allow me to speak into your life, that you hold my words and the wisdom that I have within myself, you allow that in your heart space. I just really want to thank you. Thank you for all 29,000 and almost 800 of you. I don't take it lightly that I get to be on this journey with you. I don't take it lightly that we have reconnected in this life again. I'm so honored that you have made a conscious decision, okay, to love yourself, to know your worth, and to accept who you are wholeheartedly. I am so happy that you have made a conscious decision to stand in your truth, to face your fears, to live on the edge with your dreams. I don't just see 29,000 and almost 800 people tapping into tarot, which is beautiful because I love me some tarot. But when I first started this channel, even before this channel, when I first, decided to honor the reason why I came to this earth, to honor my destiny, to honor my purpose outside of me being here, because I feel like you being here is purposeful enough. I made a call and I said, Spirit, bring me the hearts like me. Bring me the hearts that need mending. And when I say bring me the hearts like me, bring me the beautiful souls that are daring in a time, in a space where it's not accepted to be who they are at their core, to go after their dreams, to stand in their authentic truth, to heal, to mend, to grow, to be their self, to smile. All of these things, these intentions were set. And as I see this number grow, I see beautiful souls that have made a conscious decision to know their worth. beautiful souls that are a part of the 1%, meaning, you know, we all have a place and a part that we play in life. And you, my love, whoever really resonates with me at a core, ooh, my solar plex, honey, is tingling. So I know that truth is hitting for somebody. You part of 1%, baby. You can't run, baby. You are here, like you are in the 1%. And if you don't know what the 1% is, Google the 1% on YouTube. It's more like the people that are entrepreneurs, you know, the people that have really come to live outside. I want to say the matrix, outside of the box. You know, everybody has a station. Everybody has a place. Everybody has a part and a role to play. And you, my love, you came to go big as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. There's no other way to say it. Okay, I gotta let that. The fuck actually opens up the throat chakra. You know, and you came to play, and not only play, you came to play big. You know. You're the game changer. You're the wild card. You're the inspiration at the winner's table. Yes, you. You better believe that, and you better know that. And every day you are making a conscious decision, no matter how young you are, no matter how old, to love yourself, to embody that truth, and to take the steps in the path, you know, that is leading you ultimately to a space, you know, taking you, like you're on a journey, you know, and you are following it. And that's brave. That's so courageous of you. And I love to honor beautiful souls like that. So when I see that number grow, it just really does something to my heart. Guys, keep in mind that it is Christmas. You know, I have my godson here, my nieces and nephews, and they're opening presents, and you know, I can't be like, shh, be quiet. So you might hear some chatter, you might hear some kids in the background, you might hear my family, because everybody's here on the holidays. We like to get together, but I really wanted to take this time in the beginning of this video and just really thank the beautiful soul that is watching. I'm so honored and happy to be a part of your journey. I'm so honored that you allow me into your intimate places, that you trust me with your secrets. I don't take that lightly. I really don't. That you allow me into your life, you know, that you don't, you know, you bear it all. You know, you don't hide it with your energy. And for me to even tap into that, I know that that is divinely orchestrated, you know, because I don't play about that. I don't play about tapping into people's energy, you know. So I just really want to take this time to thank you and to celebrate you. And I hope that you did something for yourself, because I'm so proud of you. And you don't need me to be proud of you, you know, but I just want to let you know I'm so proud of you for choosing you every single day, no matter what obstacles and what you may be looking at. Okay. So my love muffin. So what I did today, okay, you know, with this eclipse, one of the things that I was feeling, and Trap Witch talked about it, honey, and I was like, oh, you know what? I gotta go home and get it, honey. Like I put my rose quartz, honey, in them titties and really let it saturate my heart, because there was so much emotions going on, you know, just in the atmosphere, just with the shifts and just with, you know, the new year coming up. It's very intense. And one of the things that I felt in the midst of that, you know, even in this energy right now, it's so much beauty going around. It's so much beauty. But at the same time, I felt so much death, and not like physically like dying and stuff, guys, but just, I was like, what is that about? Like, it's so much beauty. It's so much to look forward to. But there is a midst of, you know, there's like, things are dying, things are shedding and falling off. And I'm like, what is that about? And my sister was like, well, duh, you know, this time it's transformation. And that's truly what transformation is about. It's about the beauty. But in order to get to that beauty, there are certain things that are going to fall off. Certain things are going to die. You know, that has to die in order for something new to be rebirthed. Okay. And I want to read two statements that I've heard, that I feel guided to share. I'm sharing this. This is very intimate, but I feel like somebody needs to know this, and Spirit asked me to share this, okay? And one of the things that I want to share with you, it says, the spirit guides say, the past and the future may only exist as thoughts. So our past and future cannot harm us. only our imagination. Remember this when feeling anxiety, which is a thought of the future, and depression, which is a thought of the past. I really feel like this is needed because just, we're ending a year. There's an great ending happening. And then there's a great beginning happening, looking forward to your future. But I really feel with this message, what Spirit wants you to know, with all these beginnings coming, all these endings happening, remember your thought and your perspective and how you look at things is what creates anxiety, what creates depression, or what creates, your emotions. Okay. Your thoughts create your emotions. And that is being highlighted right now. And I feel like it's being highlighted. So, don't dwell too much on the endings that are happening, and not to really dwell too much on the future, because anxiety and not wanting to make certain mistakes. And you know what I'm saying? Like, here it is. Plan. However, be present in this moment. And the reason why I say that, because we know how Capricorn is, honey. Capricorn is very logic, okay? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. And that is truly beautiful. That nothing wrong with that, okay? Know where you're going, okay? But I'm really feeling, and I know this is crazy what I'm going to say, but I'm really feeling like know where you're going. Get a plan of where you're going, okay? Know what you're doing and allow the universe to work out the details. And the reason why I say that is because we are really headed in a direction of, I'm going to say it, magic, okay? Miracles. I don't know why I was so nervous to say that. Actually, I do know why. Because it's just not logical, okay? It's just not logical. And maybe some things are showing up in your life, that are just not logical. You're being asked to step out. You're being asked to do some things that, just doesn't seem like the norm to you. Just doesn't seem like what you're used to. And I feel like this is something that you need to embrace. All right. As you can see, the title of this, the way of prosperity, the way to prosperity. Okay. That's truly what's needed. You're going to go to some places and do some things that you may not define as logic. It's not in your norm. Now, the reason why I say that is because prosperity, that is truly the vibration, or the energy that is going around. And prosperity can show up in many forms. It is, in money. Okay. It is in money. It is in your relationships. It is in love. It is in, your crafts, your gifts, your inner peace, your spiritual, journey. All of these things to me are prosperity. For everybody, prosperity looks different. And it's not that one is good and one is bad. It's just that we're all here on our own journeys. So our definitions of prosperity are different. So all of those things are prosperity. Okay. Now, when I asked the divine, what lesson are we learning right now in this moment? Okay. And also in the eclipse energy in Capricorn, what lesson, what vital lesson? That's why I really felt guided to like zoom in on that. But like, what lesson, are we learning right now? What are we learning? Like, what are we learning? Okay. That's what I wanted to know. And I felt like Spirit, this is what Spirit showed me on a collective level. So whenever you watch this video, whether you watch it in the eclipse energy, whether you watch it on Christmas, whether you watch it a year from now, 2 weeks from now, it does not matter. Whenever this hits you, this is when this message is meant to find you. And these cards wanted to come out. Now, I'm going to read these. These can happen first, but this is ultimately, what's going on. Okay. I really feel like doing this is going to help you embody this right here. Okay. I allow myself to accept prosperity. And I love the notion that I allow myself to accept prosperity, because whoever is watching this, Lord and behold, prosperity of its highest and finest, whatever you define that as, be it in career, be it in, your love your love relationships, be it within yourself, be it, I don't care, whether that's your inner peace, that's your place to live, that's, it don't matter. Prosperity is right here. It's yours. It's knocking on your door. And I love how this card says, I allow myself to accept prosperity. Prosperity is already yours. It's just about you allowing, okay, it in. You have to accept it, because we came here with this beautiful thing in life called free what? We all done heard it, honey, especially if you're on a twin flame journey. Free will. Free freaking will. Okay? And I feel like in this moment, whatever you are experiencing, whatever you are embodying at this time, it's here to show you, I'm pretty sure throughout this year that the power lies in your hand. I allow myself to accept prosperity. Let that be your affirmation for this time and this moment and today, or whenever you are watching this video. Just say, I allow myself to accept prosperity. And then whatever prosperity is to you, be it in your finances, be it in your relationships, be it within yourself, all of the above. I just want you to close your eyes and visualize these things coming towards you. When you say, I allow myself to accept a gift. Okay? That's your way to prosperity, is allowing it in, accepting it. Okay? So, when I ask Spirit, what are we learning in this moment? What lessons are we learning in this Capricorn, this eclipse energy? What's going on? Okay? So it says, this present experience is a stepping stone to a new awareness. All right. Did y'all see that? I'm sorry, guys. It says, my spiritual growth comes to me in ways I don't quite expect. I know I am always safe. So listen, this present experience is a stepping stone to a new awareness. So whatever you are experiencing at this moment, it's a stepping stone. It's here to help you. It's here to help build you. No matter what form that is, whether you're being asked, okay? You're being asked to come up. You're being asked to, accept a challenge. You're being asked to, when I see this right here, this stepping stone to a new awareness, whatever is showing up in your life, is showing up to help grow you. Yeah, there's no other way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was trying to see, is that there's another way or something else is coming up, but no, whatever is showing up in your house, in your energy field, is to help bring you to another point of awareness. And maybe it's the way that you've been looking at it, okay? Because I feel like the lesson you are learning is to switch your perspective. Maybe you've been looking at situations as, the glass half empty instead of looking at it half full. I feel like there's a switch, understanding that every single experience is a stepping stone to a new awareness. Everything that you may be experiencing, no matter how it might not be ideal, no matter what is showing up, okay, it is to bring you awareness of what you do want and what you don't want. Because one of the things is, what Spirit just told me, this is a time to reflect. Okay? Because certain, patterns, there's an order, there's a process of got you, maybe in this situation. Maybe you're being asked to come out of your comfort zone and really go after your dreams, to really set a plan, to show up, to show up for yourself, to show up to something, whatever it is, to go for that job that you truly want, to heal that heart, to really be open for love, to stop, downplaying yourself, downplaying your dreams, knowing that you can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. Trusting, believing in that. Understanding that a door closing or a no, or something not going a particular way that you thought, was meant for you, it's okay. Use that as your spiritual growth. It's going to spiritually help grow you. And maybe it came in a way that you didn't expect. But when you come into the mentality that all things work for your good, honey, what can hurt you? What can harm you? When you look at relationships as, people that you're having these experiences with to teach you and prepare you and shift you for your, that one, that divine partnership, you're not going to hold grudges, When you look at, maybe you have to work a job, right now that is just not ideal, but understanding that this is just for a stepping stone. This is just for a period of time. Okay? Your perspective, I feel like, is shifting. This is a lesson that you're learning. So whatever's showing up is asking you to change your perspective. So I pulled some cards to support this. So let's see what we have here. Before we get there, even with this right here, I'm feeling very clearly, like my solar plex, and that's my confidence, and that's how we show up, and that's how we stepped up. It just started to hurt out of nowhere. So I feel like, if you're experiencing something that might not be ideal for you right now, or you're having to, step up in some form to come out of a situation, or to even be open to a situation, you have a death happening or a new beginning. I really feel like working on your solar plex via affirmation, yoga, or even meditation will really benefit you right now. Or even eating foods according to your solar plex is really going to help you. Okay, give you a energy boost. Okay, so it says, I listen to opposing opinions. Okay, can you guys see that? I'm going to change the camera. Okay, my love, so this is better. I decided to do it like this, and then I'll just place the cards here. So what your soul wants you to know right now in this very moment, okay, in this time, in this energy, is I listen to opposing opinions. And before we actually get into this, or read the card, because I want to read a little bit from the card, but opposing opinions, it's basically in contrast with it's something in contrast. As you can see, we have the yellow rose, the pink rose, we have the white bird, and then the black bird. Listen, when I tell you that everything is working for your good, I truly mean that. But it's all about your perspective, okay? And the way that you are looking at it. Understanding that everything goes hand in hand. I feel like throughout your life, you're starting to realize, Spirit is really showing you in this moment that everything goes hand in hand. I kind of talked about this with you guys in my, what was that? The full moon in Gemini. Yeah, I believe in Gemini, where I just, started to really, really, really come in acceptance and integrate the light and the dark. I don't know if you guys can see it, but in this picture, you see on the rose, on the thorn, something so beautiful has thorns right here. And not only that, you touch the thorn, what's going to happen? You're going to bleed. However, the thorn is a part of the rose. You get what I'm saying? So you have to touch the thorn in order to get to the rose. And what I'm seeing is right here is I listen to opposing opinions. Be it in career, be it in a love relationship, there are going to be moments where you experience highs. There are going to be moments where you experience lows. There is going to be moments where something is, you're at the beginning stage of growing something, and it may be intense, okay? And it might not be the full flourishing of what it's going to be, but at, some point it's going to grow. It's going to blow up. It's going to bloom into a flower. But before the flower, we have the seed. In this oracle deck, it says, for the benefit of the flowers, we water the thorns too. Okay? So listen, Success and failure go hand in hand. Okay? Love and loss go hand in hand. And the more that you come into acceptance of that, the more that you realize that, the more that fear is going to go away, the more that anxiety is going to go away, the more that you're going to be open to live outside of your comfort zone, the more that you're going to be open to take risks. Because anything that we see as high value, 9 times out of 10, if you close your eyes and visualize what it is that you want for your life and what you have and where you're going, it's going to require you, to try, to take a risk. And what Spirit wants the beautiful soul that is watching this video to know in this moment is that, listen, if you just got to go for it, okay? You just got to go for it. You got to plan what it is that you want for yourself, okay? Understand that, failure and success go hand in hand. If you are afraid to fail, Gary Vee talks about it all the time. If you're afraid to fail, then you can't have success. If you're afraid to get hurt in love, then you're not going to find love, because it's going to require you to trust the person. It's going to require you to speak up. It's going to require you to be like, you know what? I know that it could go left. I know this person could reject me. I know it could go da 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 da. However, you know what? If it does, it's not going to break me. It's going to be a learning experience. But what if? What if? I feel like prosperity is that what if that hypes you up. What if it goes right? What if it's amazing? What if this person says, wow, I felt the same way? What if? So the more that you come to accept that everything is hand in hand, that light and dark is not separated. Okay? It's really not. I had to realize that. Everyone has a part to play in this scheme, this bigger scheme of life. I really feel like in this moment, and in this eclipse and in this Capricorn energy, you're going to be showing this. But this is really going to open a new mindset, a new way of thinking, a new way of being for you, which is ultimately going to allow, you to accept prosperity in your life in all forms of whatever that thing is that maybe you've been holding outside of yourself. Okay, this is the way to really come into it. Because sometimes, we can legit want things for ourselves. And I'll just use me, even with spirituality. I think about how my spiritual path was about 5 or 10 years ago. It is completely different mentally, spiritually, and physically. I'm really out here doing things I just swore was so horrible. But until I, accepted, the light in the dark, or just, what was different than what I knew, and was willing to be open. Then when I went there, I realized that it goes hand in hand. And that's even like with the relationship, okay? Because I don't think that was a good example. But let me give you one relationship. You've been hurt, in love. But realizing that's a part of the process, that not every person that you come in contact, not every person that you try to build with is going to hurt you. But if you never try, if you never put back out, if you never get back out there, if you're constantly holding on, to the depression or the pain of the past, and then the fear and then anxiety of the future, you'll never move. You'll never get that prosperity in love. You never get that. So it says, as a seed journeys towards the sun with the hope of becoming a beautiful flower, nature's process comes from a series of transformations through contrast. Okay? That is the way that it is. And it says, for the benefit of the flowers, we water the thorns too. Egyptian proverbs. The metaphors hidden within nature can be applied to the stories of human life. In order for growth to occur from darkness to light, we must find appreciation for the discord, or this always mess this word up. But basically, the difference. Okay? Every chapter is a part of our journey in being. And the experience is what allows us to eventually become one with love. As we grow, contrast provides sage guidance. Okay? It gets you clear, honey. It's contrast. Get some shit you don't want. You know what you do like. Okay? We all have been forms of that. You be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing this. It says we learn about the cold by stepping out into the winter and realizing we need a jacket, okay? Use everything for your experience. When we listen to the forces that oppose our comfort zone, instead of fighting them, we can seek wisdom through opposition by remembering this virtue. When opposition comes in the forms of opinions, we may be tempted to react emotionally, but as a strong flower lets her petals float on the wind, it does not disturb her appreciation of the sun's light. If opinions escalate to argument, the fastest way to diffuse chaos is to politely ask questions instead of quarreling over it. Choose appreciation over anger. The thorns are no less a part of the rose than its petals. You will be able to see the part thorns play in life, in the divine design of nature, and the spiritual mature soul. So listen, whatever may come your way, whatever you're facing, finding the beauty in every situation, I'm an advocate for that, honey. Okay, is really what's needed right now in this season, in this time, in this energy, in this place in your life. Because when you do that, we have the Two of Cups. You're going to experience more love in all of your situations, no matter what it is. Using whatever you're experiencing, using it as an opportunity to create right here, creativity. Find inspiration in it. It don't matter what it is. Even in the midst of defeat, you can find inspiration to keep going. All right? To rise above, to start over. With every ending, there's a new beginning. So whatever ending you're looking at, you can find this for a new one to really tap into your power, for you to really tap into that you are the creator of your reality. It's a reset. Okay? But it's all about the way that you look at it. And right now, whatever you may feel is defeat, look at it as opportunity to create something that you will love, something that is more in the likes of you, okay? So now we're just going to go ahead and just see what message Spirit has with this right here. Everything I need with this card, it says, everything I need comes to me in perfect timing. I relax and enjoy life. I know that whatever I need to know is revealed to me in the perfect time and space. So listen. Right now, in this moment, a lesson that's really coming up for you is your trust in the universe, okay? Your trust in the divine, your trust within yourself. I'm hearing like walking on faith, opening up to miracles. Sometimes our backs have to be on the wall, up against a wall, for us to really just throw in the towel and just surrender to a divine plan, okay? Trust and know that everything I need comes to me in perfect time. And I feel like why you're being reminded of that is because, sorry guys, we have I do good. Okay? I do good. Sometimes when we don't know exactly how it's going to pan out or exactly how it goes, you know what I'm saying? We will sit here and try to make things happen. And, we all know how that can go left. So I feel like it's just best just to wait on the universe. And also, I do good. Sometimes, because, this tear is really catching my eye right here. Sometimes, and this yellow dealing with the solar plex, this book right here. Understanding in the midst of us not getting or what it is that we believe at that time that is best for us, or something not going ideal, or just stuff is just coming up, we can tend to feel a certain way. Continue to do your good in spite of what comes up. change your perspective on it, and seek the good in every situation. You don't have to fight fire with fire. You don't have to fight vengeance with vengeance. You don't have to fight nasty with nasty. You don't have to give fear. Above all, you stay in your frequency. I do good. It might not be the easiest thing to do right now with this tear right here, but closing your eyes. Maybe sometimes you just got to look away. Maybe sometimes, we have those moments, I do good. Because supporting this card, we have the Queen of Swords. And in this deck, for me, when I see this deck, even though this is more like a whimsical deck, this Queen of Swords is not really for me what it is. I feel like right now this is not the time. You don't want to embody this energy. You don't want to embody whatever situation that you went through. Make it turn you cold, or make it turn you hard, or make you say something or do something that you're going to regret. I feel like right now is definitely a time to scale back. It's not a time to really react, but more so plan and allow the process to happen. Because with this Queen of Swords, her sword is down. Her sword of truth is down. Okay? It's not up. And I feel like, one of the ways to prosperity and really being open is really standing in your truth. And I know sometimes due to situations that have happened, it's kind of hard for us to, stand in our truth. It's kind of hard for us to come out of our comfort zone again. However, that's how you grow. Okay? Know that this is a growth. You're growing, baby. Okay? I want to read this card, you guys. I apologize I have my squeaky chair today. And it's so cute, but it be like squeaking everywhere. I got it from TJ Maxx. OMG. So it says growth. This situation or time is one of rapid growth. The seeds that have been planted have germinated and taken root. Go with the flow of this growing time. You may find people and situations falling away from your life as now they don't serve who and what you are becoming. It may be that your vibration no longer resonates with theirs. It's okay. Wish them well. Be grateful for what they brought to you and you to them, and send them on their way. Room has now been made for new experiences, people, and situations to help you to your next level. If you are not feeling the shift right now, be prepared because it will soon come to pass. Okay? It will still come to pass. And I feel like whatever this situation is, that's really going to help grow you, that's really help opening you up, okay, for expansion. We have fear here, and this fear is just anxiety at an all-time high because there are some new relationships being birthed from you, be it in career, be it in love, it don't matter. And it's truly of the frequency of prosperity. What you define that. But there are some things that you're going to have to leave behind. There are some hard truths that you're looking at right now in this space. And whatever this truth is, it's beautiful. It really is. But it can have a toll on the heart, when you're disconnecting from situations and people. And rather we want to define that as cheesy, moving away from situations that, just don't serve you. That's what we do and all the time. Okay. Excuse me, guys. So sorry, I'm drinking tea. Some people, wait until, some people wait until the end of the year to do this. That's just why it's so intense right now. But honestly, when you're on your healing journey, you're constantly walking away from things, opening up to things. That's just a part of life. Okay. And I realized that especially people and just, I used to be like, damn, well, I thought this was going good. Why is this person leaving my life? What's going on? Listen, as you elevate, as you continue, we're always growing. As you switch and change, you're going to disconnect from things, people, and places, that are not on your vibration. It's just the way it is. It's not nothing to be, I feel like you're not being it's not something that you need to humble yourself with. It's not something that, you need to broadcast. It's just a part of life. It just is. Okay? And I feel like when you realize that, that's really going to open you up to these new connections and these new opportunities that are knocking on your door. Okay? When you're standing in your truth. Ooh, look at this. We got truth. I didn't even realize that, the Queen of Swords usually will tell it how it is, honey. She don't hold no punches back. But I feel like right here, there's some truths that you need to look at. There's some truths that you need to maybe speak on. For some, like I'm seeing another way with this truth right here. But maybe you haven't been willing to look at it. Maybe you haven't been willing to go there. Is what I'm seeing. Okay? But I feel like your truth, when you stand in your truth, that's an opportunity. Ooh, this is wow. I didn't even realize this. When you let go of fear, okay, and you stand in your truth, whatever you face, whatever you're scared of with your truth, this is when something new will birth. This is when something new will come into your life. Okay? But that's a process of life. You can't, there has to be the ending for new beginnings. That's just the way it is. And it says, lastly, we have, I keep the waters pure, honey. Yes, it's good. A detox will do somebody good too, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. But I'm actually going to be taking one too. But listen, when we are open, when we're like whatever contrast is showing up in your life, okay? When you're, opening up, closing, shedding, planting, whatever that cycle is, it keeps the waters pure. This is a cycle of life. Right up here, look at these cycles, the beetle, the red, I'm seeing foundation, water washes something clean. This is a part, whatever is leaving your life, okay, my love, is making room for wealth and prosperity of its finest and highest, whatever you define that as. Listen. We have the Four of Wands right here, okay? The Four of Wands, the homecoming, the celebration. This is the you made it to the finish line card right here. There's just a purification happening right now. Let me borrow this one, That's all. That's what's going on. I keep the waters pure. And I feel like whatever is showing up, okay, is coming through the stripping illusions right now. Sorry, guys, if it's blurry. It's stripping away the illusions. So you can trust and see whatever you see in your life, okay, is very much real. It's all about your perspective, okay? Whatever is coming up, stripping through these illusions. Whatever is leaving your life right now with the stripping illusions, okay? A purification is happening. And ultimately, it's providing ancient wisdom right here. Ancient wisdom. I love this definition right here for this card with the stripping illusions, the lotus flower. It says the lotus flower is a funny plant. It flourishes in the muck and mud. Apparently, in spite of the muck of its birth, beautiful petals open up, layer after layer, revealing more and more of its inner beauty. You are being called to strip away illusion after illusion from your life. You are being asked to enable your true essence to shine through. Allow layer after layer of false beliefs, cluttered thinking, unfulfilling relationships, chaotic environments to go by the wayside to reveal the perfect essence of your core self. So this, for some, I'm just like, the card just said it all. For whoever is watching this video, you watching this, success is yours. Spirit is showing me that very clearly. Success is yours. Whatever you think is not going to work out for you, well, I'm here to tell you it is. All right. Understand that everything has a process. The seeds that you plant now, you get what I'm saying? It goes through a spell of watering, getting some light, getting some shade, growing, blooming. You know what I'm saying? That's a process. But you best believe success is yours. And whatever that success is defined, it might not come in the form that you think it is, because we're stripping away illusions. Okay. Also, we have release. Okay? And then we have love reversed. So listen, there may be some things that you thought, or some ways that you thought that it was going to come in your life, or how it was going to happen or whatever, and you're realizing that it's being released. Listen, whatever that is, that was poison. It was no good for you. Look at this woman spewing it. Whatever that situation is. For someone feeling like, even addictions. I wanted to read something to you. I wanted to read something to my love muffins. But actually I already said it in the beginning, but the part that I talked about, whatever you do religiously, that, well, you heard that thing I said. Spirit gave that. And what I want to let you know right now, okay? Look, whatever's being released from you, whatever you're giving up, whatever you're letting go, whatever you're releasing, okay? For some, it could be an unhealthy relationship. It could be a belief, the way that you think yourself. For some, it could be a substance. It could be food. It could be alcohol. It could be sex. It could be something that maybe you have overindulged in, you have overdid, you have overpressed the limits, overthinking, underthinking. It could be so many things, but you know what that thing is. And I really feel like when you do that, this is going to turn this around. Sorry, guys. Let me pick this up. Okay. And this card reads, I allow myself to accept prosperity. And on the back it says, money is simply energy, an exchange of service. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. And yes, this is money, but this is the flow of life. When it comes to a relationship, it's merely an energy. When it comes to everything is energy. That is undisputable. People can talk about, you know what's in your cell phone? A crystal. Okay, and energy is bouncing off of that damn crystal. It's a crystal in cell phones. Seriously, Google it. Everything is energy. Okay? And when you realize that everything, money included, is simply energy, an exchange of service. How much I have depends on what I believe I deserve. Do you believe that you deserve prosperity? Do you believe that you deserve a love in its highest form that gives you, 20, 30 years later, that gives you, butterflies, that brings you tea, awakes you to tea in the morning? Like that's my little vision. What is it? What is it that you what is it? Do you believe you deserve it is the question that you're being asked in this time. And I believe that you have said yes, you know that it is yours. So whatever is falling away, whatever you find yourself around, it is in contrast to you getting the desires of your heart. It is in contrast of you getting that prosperity, or having or allowing that prosperity in. So it has to shed. Okay. And that is what's going on. That's the energy surrounding this Capricorn, this eclipse, all of this deliciousness. Okay. That's my take on it. I really wanted to zoom in the lesson in this moment. My loves, I hope that this message has brought you clarity and understanding. It was such an honor to read. For the beautiful soul that is watching this video, I love you. And I will catch you guys on my channel. Take care.